Hello, hello, planner friends. Welcome back. I am Stephanie from Behind the Designs, and today we are going to work in my mini. I have a few decorative things I want to get in here, so we're going to jump right in. All right, so I have, of course, as you know, my little mini all set up, ready for I'm in August, obviously. I have added some decorative things over here. I did find a couple more sticker sheets. So I don't know, I'm just loving how it looks here. So today what I want to do is, let's just jump right in. I realize it's, a mini and it doesn't like have the spacing that I really like to use, but I did want to create like a mini. Originally I was going to go with like a mini brand board, but I think what I'm going to do is like a mini kind of vision board. So it's just going to be kind of modeled off of my printed one. And I pulled to do that. I had some dot grid happy planner or mini happy planner paper. And then I'm also going to do this, which is the pocket protector for, again, comes from Happy Planner. These are no longer available, but I do use them occasionally. They add a nice little touch. You can add in whatever you want. It has the slots here. It has different orientations. So I chose two, a long one, and then two. And to help me do that, we're going to start with that because this is a little more involved. So let me just kind of set that off aside. So we have here the original, which you probably can't see very well. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see, this is for the paper. So in my stash, again, shop your stash, I did set this up long ago. I think I've showed this once before. This is basically a recipe box. I do love the black and white striping of it. I venture a guess that I got it at Hobby Lobby. That's my guess. And I used it to, let's see if I can pull one of these out. There, in there, of course, were the recipe dividers, which I have labeled with a color using my label maker. And, I kind of did it in the rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, so on and so forth. And in each one are the various, like the quote cards that go in here. The different sizes. There's also snap-in ones, so such as this here. So these cards, you again would just snap them into your Discbound. These all came from the Happy Planner. I've collected them since, oh gosh, I'd venture again 2016, because that's about 15, 16 is when I started with the Happy Planner, and these were that's when the cards were coming out. So I did keep them, and I do love all the various. Let's pull out some pink here. Okay. And different sizes. You have these really much larger ones. There are these just little, there's these half moons, these smaller cards, which fit here perfectly. And there's just, a nice bunch of them. There's quotes, there's pictures, and then these go into the smaller squares. Ooh. And these are all, again, quotes, and some are not in this one, I don't think. Some are just like a decoration on the back of it, but you have room to like add stickers, add wording if you wanted to, so completely up to you. So this whole box is filled with all these fun quotes, and I chose a few to put into my little pocket protector, or I think they're called page protectors, not pocket protector. And so it's a nice little storage case. So, and oh, by the way, while doing it, I found this. Now this was, I think I got it through email from them, and I just cut it down. I may try and use this somewhere, so I'm going to put that right there for the moment. I did pull out these cards. So I had pulled out these two. Let me set that there. And the reason I did that in advance, because there's a lot of colors, a lot of sizes, and I just wanted to not waste the time looking through it. And I kind of came up with an idea. So I think what I'm doing is this one. So let's put these in. And I'm just kind of staying with, I'm not making it to the theme of my planner. So, the yellow and sunflowers. This is just more something that it can go from planner to planner. So it's not about it matching that planner. I'm kind of picking on the colors that I like, which are, the black and white stripe, the pinks. These happen to be rose gold, which I do like gold better, but these are cute. I thought they would make a cute little addition. And it's that easy. And then what I can also do is on the back, I can put my own pictures. You print it out on copy paper and just tuck it into each. And I will probably do that because I think I had initially planned on putting like pictures in here. So to complement this, I think I was going to take this out and merge it into here. And I may still do that. I may pull over another pocket protector, or I keep calling it a pocket protector, page protector. And I can still do the same thing. So for now, though, I was kind of loving how this looked, right? Looks really cute. And you can see that shimmer, that rose gold. It just looks really cute. So that will be, I don't know if I'll put that paper here or here. I don't know yet. But for now, let's close this all up and let's grab all the supplies. So I have out, and I pulled a bunch of things. I don't have an exact plan just yet. I have an idea, but not an exact plan. So I pulled out these three Tombow colors. They are N25, 992, and 772. By far, these are my most favorite colors in the Tombow markers. They just seem to work really well. These here are some washi tape. And in fact, now that I'm thinking of it, okay, so let me show you this first. So you've seen this before. This is just a larger printed vision board. I had created this online. And while I like the way it looks, I do tend to like creating the vision board. So this will take me through the end of 26, 27. We will do something different. So this here is what I had done online, word of the year. I had some things in there, like things I wanted to work at, added some photos. Now, as you can see, I could, resize it down, but it is still going to never look as well, on a paper this size. So I'm using this as an inspiration to create this. And so much dusties. So I'm using this and all the elements I'm going to bring in to create kind of a complement, let's say. And then I'm bringing in all of these sticker books. Again, may not use them all. I do have this Wild Styled Happy Planner sticker book. I have Stick Babe Essentials, Fun Alphabets, Boss Babe, Blush in It, which is by far my most, I don't know if I ever flipped through this. Look at this. This is my jam. So see how this, again, same colors, black, pink, like a beige. I mean, in this book, it's supposed to be mimicking gold, but beige is gold in a color. So I have all of these. I have this fun little picture I just came across. It's just a fun little desk picture. Let me show you. Oops. It's obviously really small. I think it's only like a 2 by 3 maybe. So here's all the stickers. I have, of course, these things. My pen, I don't know if I'm going to need it. And my Tombow adhesive dots. So my plan is to, again, we're going to mimic this. So I'm going to start in the middle. And to do that, I'm going to use the alphabet letters. So we'll move this out of the way for now. Let's see. And to kind of keep with that, I guess the vibe of that printout, I'm going to kind of do a scripty letters. So I think I have to go to here. So let's see. Where's my center? So if we ignore that, okay. So I just wanted to mark about a center or the center. And I did ignore the punched edge because I'm not using that part of it. So we are going to start from the center and let's work backward. In fact, so that I get this right, and I know approximately where I can put this. So we're going to do okay. How's it look? Set that over there. It looks good. All right, let me get this mark off of here now that I'm done with that. Now let me get this picture down. Although I was going to put something along the edges. I don't know if I want to do ink or these here. These like little hearts. These are cute. Like maybe across the top and bottom. Oops. Don't do that. All right. Almost ripped it. Okay. That's cute. Right. I need to get this picture down. Oh. Oh no. One of those days today. Okay. Because this has to go down here. I purposely offset the letters for that reason. So let's see. Okay. And I think I picked like little icon things from each one. So from here, I wanted to pull in. These are the only ones I have left. I have like dark green, light green, and rose gold. So it's going to have to be a rose gold. Oops. Might need that. So let's put this one down here. Yeah, the other thing I need to find is I know I have like little bow stickers. I couldn't find them before coming on, so I do need to find those. Let's see. Let's go to here. Let's take these. So I think I want three up top. I will need to find some numbers to put on here, I think. So let's do, and oh, from here. I did kind of have, like I said, some things specifically picked out for this. Now I'm trying to stick to a color palette, obviously. In this stick babe book, was a little hard to find what I was looking for, but I did find a small one, I think. I think it was small. Yeah, I think it was this one. Or maybe it was smaller. I think it was smaller. This one. Okay. So this one here, so you can see it. So just a little girl. So I didn't exactly have a like sticker for, so down here it was inspiring community. So I chose this one, which I would need a dot down here, or maybe I'll do a box. So to put her on there, I need a box. Let me go here, find a box. Yeah, I think I would do the black one. Let's do that. All right. And so this here is like a script washi. In my, I think it was the junior, I had used this to go along the punched edge, and then I cut it out. I think it goes this way. So what if I just put it, well, probably before I stick this down, I need to make sure I have room for it. Let me grab this, because this one I have to kind of cut out. Can I get this to work somehow? Let's see. I may need to move these. Let's do this one first. All right. And paper. And all I'm going to do is just randomly rip it. Or should I do it as like a little, This is not working with me today. All right. No worse for the wear. And let's do a little piece over there. Oop, did I just put that upside down? Almost. And let's see, I want to use up this piece. So let's try and find where to kind of just throw it in here. I do it again. I can't tell exactly which way it goes, but we're gonna go this way. All right. Goal accomplished. And in here, let's grab one of these. All right, let me go back. I want to grab, oh right, they didn't have any small little black hearts, I don't think. There we go. I'm not sure about that. Okay, good enough. So, the only thing from here, I think I was just pulling this because it had like the similar colors. But let me look quickly at something I just saw. Is it the same pink? For the most part. So let's take this and okay, that is cute. Alrighty. So I could take these markers, and I may still do that maybe off camera, and kind of just like do something like dots or squiggles or something, I want to sit on this for a little bit. So in each of these, I'll be writing something from here, and same here, and then I'll probably write something here. So for example, so what are my tops? Oh, you know what I can look for? Yes, I can look for other things. So let's do, okay, so I wasn't going to write it, but then I decided to just jump right in and finish it out. So I do have one more thing to write. I'm deciding if I want to put it here or like put it in here. I'm debating. So, and then I'm going to look for other little icons, because sometimes those icons just help to pull the image together. So like we're walk more, I can look for a pair of sneakers, which Healthy Hero used to have. It was a Healthy Hero book, used to have like those tiny sneakers. I don't know if I still have that, but I will take a peek off camera. But for now, this is done. So let's get this back in. Okay, so do I want to put it in front of? Probably. Yes, because I'm thinking I'm going to do something on the back. So let me do that. I'll put it here. So here is just a nice little creative mini vision board that kind of mimics the larger one that I had created online. So it's just like a visual to have. And I'm thinking I could do, I might be able to put this. And what if I turned this around? Oh, I can't because I put the sticker here. All right, so it'll have to go on the back. It won't look totally lined up, but it'll work. So let's just tuck this in here. So, you know, when you flip it here, you'll see it, but that works. Okay, so there is the creative brand or vision board for my mini, and then the pocket or page protector that has in it all of the Happy Planner cards and quotes and things. I will be putting something on the back. I don't know just yet what, but more to come on that as well. So here it is. Here is everything all completed. And now I have a vision board in each of my planners that I can reference back and see whatever I had written. Is it something I want to keep? Is it something I want to change? I only have a few months left to 2026. So I'm thinking this will do the job until the end of the year, when I create a whole different one for 2027. So that is it for today. I want to thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and I will see you on the next video. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.